Yep, I've hit it.
Oh, perfect. There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. It's been a while since I've been on one of these, and today is a huge, huge day. I don't know if you know this or not, but um, it is Moo Deng's first birthday. If you remember the little hippo that took the internet by storm, the social media star, is now 1 years old today. So, little nugget. Hopefully, you can win in some sort of trivia contest or something like that today. But that little dude is one today. Adorable. But um, today, I'm going to talk about AI tools for listings and marketing. And what I really want to do is give you your time back. Okay. I want to free up your time to be more effective in the things that you want to do, like to do, and that bring you joy. So, hanging out with your family, floating on the lake, whatever it is, getting new clients, whatever brings you joy. I want to show you how to use AI in order to free up some time for you. So, my focus today is going to be on listings and marketing. And the two things that I'm going to talk to you about, because you've heard a lot about them the last, let's just call it 3 weeks. The company wide sales meeting was about AI and ChatGPT. Um, we had David Schmidt give us a quick presentation on Copilot and Microsoft Copilot. So I'm going to demo both of these for you. They are free versions, but there are also paid versions if you want. So I'm going to show you how to use the paid version. These systems, they learn you. That's the best part of this is they learn you. I'll show you what I mean on a show and tell situation where I actually asked ChatGPT after working with me for over a year now what it thinks am capable of, what it thinks about me, and it actually blew my mind. So it's pretty cool. But the whole idea is if you're not leaning in on AI to help assist you in your real estate business or even your general life, you need to be, because I don't want you to get left behind. So put my focus in on ChatGPT and at Copilot today, and here we go. So goal is I'm going to show you how to write MLS descriptions that you can put under your photos, that you can write a description, public remarks, agent remarks. I'm also going to sneak in even putting in a inspection remedy and asking for requests and stuff like that. I'll show you what I mean. But these things alone on these MLS descriptions bog down. There's many of you that differentiate yourself by putting MLS descriptions under the photos, and that's the best part, right? You stand out, but it takes time. I walked through the resource room here recently. A couple of agents were like, man, this takes forever. I'm going to show you how to speed that up. I'm also going to talk to you about SEO, search engine optimization, that allows you to write strong public remarks and use chat GBTs or the AI actually analytics to scrub the internet so that it brings your property up more often than others. And then how to create marketing posts with this. We all sit down, we get bogged down with creating marketing posts. You can actually ask the AI to make images for you. So some key points when you deal with AI, I know you've heard of it, but here's the basic things. You need to boss AI around. Okay. You need to tell it what you want. You have to be clear and direct with your orders. Um, I heard a stat here last month that there's more time wasted with people writing, please do this, please do that. AI isn't polite. So you don't need to be. You can just say, do this, do that, and it gets done. The other cool thing is you guys can upload images. I talked about those picture descriptions. I'm going to show you that, but you can take your photos and upload them directly into ChatGPT and say, describe this for me. You can also upload documents. One of the wins that we had here in our office not too long ago was we had a specific buyer that wanted a neighborhood home in there. So we created I have a buyer letter that I found online I took two or three of them, different versions, and said, hey, cram this together and get me one. And it knocked my socks off. I copied, pasted it. We actually had somebody reach out to us that received the mailer, and we got a buy and we got a listing out of it. So use its muscle and its strength so that for you to win. It's also another great place for you to brainstorm content. I'm going to show you more about that. I want you to work smarter, not harder, to do the things that bring you joy. So here we go. It's going to be show and tell time. One of the ones that I use more frequently is ChatGPT. And the reason I do that isn't really anything other than that's what I'm most familiar with. It came out sooner. I dove in and used it right away and really am comfortable with it. I also started playing around, and this is ChatGPT that you're seeing on your screen. Um, so I started playing around with it, and what I like about it is it understands me now. But I also started playing around with Copilot. You have this already free to you. It comes through Edina Realty and our Microsoft, and it really is awesome. I just started leaning in here the last couple of days on it, and really understanding how it works. So I'm going to create a relationship with Copilot as well. But the number one thing you need to do is either one of them that you find, and you can find your own too. There's plenty of other options out there. These are just the two that I've have most experience with, but you need to sign in. You create a free account with your Edina Realty email, and it remembers you. It keeps an actual log. So if you see my screen over here on the left, these are all the things I've asked it. Okay. I needed marketing ideas on something. I don't know about you guys, but this new big giant bill that the president signed, I just asked it, hey, what are the top 5 things I need to know about real estate that come out of this bill? It broke it all down for me. I've used it for sold property posts. I use it. Our office uses it all the time to create some of our marketing that we do in our area. So you have a lot of different ways to use it. And if you don't sign on and create an account, these will be lost. So you can see I use it a lot. I even use it for recipes. That's one of the things I'm going to share with you after this is this awesome smoked pork shoulder that I made recipe. So here we go. So how do I do this? What do I do? So one of the things that I want to show you is how to take a picture and create ads. Okay. I wasn't sure if this was going to work all, so I kind of went in and did a launch. So let me start with, I just went to ChatGPT and I said, for listing descriptions, can I upload photos and have you write the listing descriptions? Absolutely. I love it when it tells me I'm right. But so it told me what I needed to do. So here's what I did. I took the photos that I had downloaded right here. Actually, they were in a zip drive, and it took and I said, look for pictures and help me create remarks from the top 3 pictures that you like. So it went through the photos that I sent, and it picked out these 3 photos. And it gave me the MLS remarks. But in here, you have to be specific. I want it to be 500 characters. I want it to be 200 characters. I just want, the top 3 things. And it created this bio for me. Now, I am on the hook for all of the information. So you want to make sure that this is done the way it should be said. And this is, I cleaned it up. Enjoy the large living area, perfect for entertaining, well-appointed kitchen, ample. That's not a Nate Harrington word, but it makes me sound smarter, so I left it in here. Cabinet space. It talked about really the cool stuff about it. And in that, it kind of, because I threw in the address, it figured out that it was on the Majestic Oaks golf course. And I thought that was pretty cool. So then I asked, okay, of the top 3 photos, give me some highlights and captions that I could use. And I did, and it gave me that. So then I went one step further and I said, now create me 3 social media graphics that are eye-catching and have a call to action. So it took some of the pictures and kick me out some ads. These ads I can easily download and now put them into Canva and make them the way I want. Or, here we go. Come on now. Oh, I got to close out. Or just this morning, I came in here and said, can you make one of these with my name and contact information? So when I kicked out just listed, it gave me, I just quick and dirty, but I got something that I can use. I need to give it more direction. So I thought I would show you how easy it is to do this. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yep. Yes. You got it. Yep.
Or there's a share.
I can share. It's going to share all three of them. Yep. You could pick one. So I don't know if you heard that at home or online, but if I wanted to pick one of these, like I love this one, I can just click it and download it, or you can save the image as well. So you've got choices. If I just want to go, yeah, this is the one, I could send that out there. All right. So I want to show you how to do this. So I am going to start a new one. So I'm going to go new chat and I'm going to ask ChatGPT. And guess what? I'm not a very good speller, so you don't have to be on point with this. It's quick. It figures you out. To quote a movie, I'm not so good with the words. Name that movie and I'll send you a lottery ticket. And but it figures you out and understands what you're saying. Write me a listing description for this photo in 200 characters. And now I just hit the plus button. I'm going to add the photo or a file if I have it. And this morning I just want to pick this picture. Don't know what it is. And now I've uploaded it. Now I just hit go. And there we go. Cozy living room with gas fireplace, hardwood floor, serene. It looked at the image and gave me this. And you can also say, maybe I don't like it, or maybe I want more. I can say, I want to tell it, great, I like this. Great remarks. Now create more remarks with, or up to, I should say, up to 325 characters. There we go. It added even more. So it's really cool, simple. It brings in whatever you want it to. And one of these that I did, it talked about the kitchen table and things like that. I just said, make the image, write remarks, but subtract all of the furniture and write it generically. And it brushed it all up, things like that. So you have that ability to do that. Now, let's say Gail, you have a question.
Is there a limit on how many things you can ask it to do on the free GPT account? And what do you get more if you pay for the GPT account?
Great question. So ChatGPT allows you to use it. I don't know how many questions. It is limited. When you sit down and have it open for a long period of time, it says, because it is free, everybody's using it. So it says, hey, we're going to shut you down, which is why you need to create an account. We're going to shut you down and visit later. Then you just log out, you come back in, and everything that you need is right there. but it does limit you. So to answer your question of what you get with the paid version, you get it's not as limited. You can go, I think there's a $20 a month version of ChatGPT, a 40 and a 60. 60 is completely unlimited. And the 20s and the 40s, they limit you to how many requests and things that you can make as well. But you get more than you do on the free.
And Copilot, Nate, is 10.
And Copilot is 10. Thank you.
And you'll tell us the difference between Copilot and ChatGPT?
There really isn't a difference. It's just more with what you're familiar with. The Copilot is the Microsoft version, so you have that in already in your emails and things like that. There really isn't much of a difference. We have a question here. Go ahead. An account?
So on the left-hand side.
Yeah.
So when you've got all the questions you've asked, when you go back into those, does it have the same?
Yes, it does.
So
Yep.
We can't hear the questions, Nate.
Yes, I will tell you that in a second.
It's the,
You bet. Yes, yes. So the question here in the room was, if you sign in and you create an account and it saves everything on your left-hand side, does it keep the answers or everything that you need to know? And the answer is yes. So here's an ad that I ran for our office, White Bear Lake Homes. It keeps it right here. I just click it and my ads are all right here. All the ones that I've run, so it keeps a folder essentially, that's what I call this. It essentially keeps the folder of all the ads that I've run. So that if I just want to copy and paste, I can do that and send it to the front desk. Or if I wanted to create different ads that talk about the same thing, I can do that in here. And I've got a running tally of all the ones that I've run. All right. Let's see. Let me show you more. Buchanan marketing ideas. I think this is the one I created this morning. I had asked, I took a picture. Maybe this isn't the one. I'll do one live. I have the free version and that's what I'm using here. So the question was, what version do I have? And I'm using the free version here. So I want to create a new one. And I want to, get up here, create a new chat. And I'm going to upload some information to create a listing description. So I'm going to upload some photos. So AI has something to look at. I'm just going to randomly select. There's 6 photos. I'm going to upload those. And I'm going to say, write a public remark for MLS purposes that is SEO strong and let's see, and describes, I'm struggling with spelling today because you all are watching me, which describes this property at 134. Oh, sorry. Here we go. That describes this property at, I'm going to give it an address and it's going to go out there and find out where it is. And mention the easy living of Majestic Oaks golf course. All right.
So I'm only seeing 2 pictures.
I think there's more here. I think I put in 6.
Okay.
Let me find out though. I'm just going to send this and let's see what it does. Oh, there are only 2 pictures. so did I. It must not have transferred over. So it created these remarks for me. And now I'm responsible for them. So I want to make sure that everything is true and accurate. And it gives me a starting point. I can come in here and change this, or I can just say, hey, I really like this. This is way better than Nate Harrington would do. So copy and paste it. I can also say, great remarks. Now, create more that, more for up to, I think, what do we get? 1,000 characters on the MLS. I don't know why, but let's just go for it. And I should have added more pictures, but I could at that point. So there we go. Now it created everything for me. So now I can just come in here, add, subtract, change things around. Some cool things are, we're going to have some fun. Make this description. Why can't I spell today? Sound more like me. Hopefully it doesn't swear. Yeah, I know, it was very risky. So yeah, now it's because I've worked so long with it and it understands me. It kind of made it sound like more like Nate Harrington. And here's one cool, if you want to have fun with it, make this sound like, I don't know, someone in their 20s. Whoops, see if did I. It's super clean, has a chill open layout, with a ton of light. I mean, you can tell it what to do and it will do it for you. So really cool. Again, yeah, I will do that. That's perfect. So what you do is, let's say this is the one I want to roll with. I can just come in here, select it all, copy it that way, and paste it into, however, you do your MLS remarks. I do mine through the email. I just send it to the front desk. You can copy it that way. If it's really good, you can do it down here too. You can down or share this directly or copy it right here too. So now I want to talk about marketing. So now let's say I want to be able to kick out a Facebook post. That is about this property. Again, I don't spell right. As a call to action and one image. See, I love Boss Underground. And because I'm creating an image, it may take a little bit longer. Oh, it told me it wants to know which post I want to, or which image I want. It says use image 1. Help me figure out what the best one was. So I can put that on Facebook. And now I have the remarks that I want to send out. I just copy, paste, and upload into the Facebook. Yep, and even creates hashtags. And the call to action was DM me to schedule a personal tour. Yep.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It really helps you. And again, I'm all about giving you time back in your life to do what you want, and these things help you. Let's see what else. I love it. So I was helping somebody create a request to the seller. They represented the buyer following an inspection. So I'm going to click here, and here's what we added. We wrote it down in a document, on an email actually, and these are the items 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on, and copied and pasted it and gave ChatGPT. I said, hey, clean this up, look it over for a buyer's inspection, and we're going to be submitting a request. Here's what it gave me. It gave me the language to use. So following the buyer's inspection, the buyer requests the seller to remedy the following expenses. Boom, boom, boom. It cleaned it up. Again, we were just kind of spitballing what we wanted it to have done. We typed in there, licensed plumber, replace the shutoff valve in the location, and it kicked this out for us. Same thing with the electrical, the HVAC, all of these things. And this was a working document. So we added a timeline when we wanted it done. We added what happens if they didn't meet the mark on our certain day for closing, and it helped us add this language. We copied, pasted this into an amendment, sent it over. The agent called our other agent that was submitted this and said that was the neatest amendment that they had seen in years.
Didn't catch on.
Right. They actually thought this person was an attorney. So it helps you, again, with what you need to do. Let's see. Any questions from this?
So you put in license.
Yes, we did put the language licensed in there, but it was a working document. We just, here's what we want. And then as it kicked something out to us, we said, now add licensed in here, and it did it. Stays in the history as long as you have that account. Nope, I have the free account. I just signed in.
Oh, this one you have the free.
Yeah, this is the free. Yep. So, really fun and easy. So the marketing ideas, this is one. Oh, I already covered this one. I use it a lot. Now, I'm trying to think what I could show you on this. Any questions from the viewers?
And you're going to get to
The Copilot. Yep. So this one's Copilot. Thank you for the reminder. So I did the same exact things that I did on ChatGPT. So I uploaded the photo, and I said I need to create verbiage for MLS remarks with 200 characters. And it analyzed the image, and if there are faces in there, it blurred them out, but it gave me this inviting living room with cozy recliners. So let's say, why does it, I'm going to say remove the comments about the furniture. Anybody counting on how many typos I've made? So here we go. Spacious living room, open floor plan, leading to the kitchen. But it gives me, the one thing I've noticed about Copilot versus GPT is it gives me ideas, but these balloon ideas. It says, hey, we noticed that it's farmhouse. So now I can say, focus on the farmhouse style. And it changed some of the remarks. The cool thing is, let's say this is a luxury property. I can ask for it to create luxury listing and kind of go for what that luxury market's looking for. Changes the words, touches a little different on different points, and I can always keep adding to it. .500 characters and focus on the majestic Oaks golf course. Yes.
And in Copilot, how does it save it so you could find something down the road? Does it save it under conversations or where?
Yep, it saves it under conversation. So I created an account. Again, I just logged in with my Edina Realty email, and the things that I've done here, it's created. So I've got this right here. The other day, I asked it to explain how a one-time showing agreement works in Minnesota. And it talked about it. So it's keeping all of the elements that I've asked it right here in the conversations bar.
Then do you just access that through the internet?
Yeah. So the question is how do I access it for both of these? I just, on my phone, I have ChatGPT as my browser, versus Google. On the computer, I just have a direct link to it, a shortcut. But you can go into the internet and just type in MS Copilot, and it'll bring you that, and then you just sign in, and you get right back to where you are. So
You just go into like ProKit though, how do you access it?
I don't know how you get it through ProKit. So you would just come here.
That's what we have to do with email.
Yep. I'm sure it's an app on email on probably the 365. I just come in here and I just type in Copilot, and I've got it right here. Okay, good question. So I've got one fun thing for you.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, thank you. You already know this one. So how many of you hear birds and wonder what that noise was? Like, what kind of bird is that? I started going on long walks to find my Zen, and I kept hearing these interesting bird calls. So found an app called Merlin Bird ID. And what it does is you turn it on and it records, which shows you right here, it records the sound, and then it lets you know in a highlight what that noise was. So in the example I'm hoping to play for you here was a wood thrush. I no idea what it is, but I can click on it. It plays me the noises and what it looks like. So really cool, fun app. I've been playing with it for probably 2 months now, and it's really neat. So I want to show you what it kind of does here. Hopefully I've got it up in my email, and hopefully you can hear it at home. Wait, I did it in audio. Hopefully you got to hear that.
Great app.
It's a really, really cool app. And then it stores it so that if I hear that again, I know what kind of bird it was and all of that. So it's a fun app for you to try out and have fun with, because if you're out there, you've used AI tools, you've got all this extra time, go for a walk and listen to Mother Nature, and it will tell you what's up, the bird noises out there. So very cool. Any questions before I close this out? I went really, really long, and I apologize.
Thanks, it was great. Nice information.
Great information. Thank you.
And the Copilot you're using is free. You mentioned the $10 thing.
It's not $10. You get 10 questions to ask it before it shuts you down. Copilot is free. There's paid versions of this as well. All right, use it. Go out there and rule the world, and enjoy your day. Thank you all for tuning in.
Thanks, Nate.
Thank you.
Thanks, Nate.
Thanks, Nate.